people. West really. Yes, yes, sirs and ma'ams. It's a nice Thursday afternoon in Los Angeles, California. I'm on my way to the dentist. I think he's giving me a new, like an upgraded row of top teeth, but not 100% sure. I'm excited regardless. Everybody that's here, man, I hate to make some obligatory, arbitrary little YouTube content creator spiel, but if you wouldn't mind hitting that like button, share, subscribe, running up the numbers for the boy one time, that would be greatly appreciated because it's it's important. It's important. This is how I'm living. If you feel like sending a super chat, do that. But this ain't even about that. There's been so much different content on this channel recently, and a lot of controversy and drama, which brings in a lot of people that are, but that's not what the purpose of this channel is. So I'm going to be doing 2 streams a day during the week, and then sometimes on the weekend as well. And during the week, I'm going to be focused, or during the earlier streams, I'm going to be focusing more on mental health content, and then entertainment at night. But I'll be doing a lot of hip hop streams and videos like that as well. Drop the cocaine bot emojis in the chat. Come on, baby. Run it up. Appreciate you, Rob. Rob T with the Cinco. Yeah, that's love. Like I said, this ain't about me right now, though. It's about y'all. And although I do know a lot of y'all have been concerned about my mental health, and rightfully so. I get that. I get that. What's that line in the Kanye song? Can't tell me nothing. I'm on stage, like it's just talking like it's just you and me. I have a tendency to do that as well, and I don't have a filter. I don't operate on that frequency. There are things that I don't talk about. There's things that contrary to popular belief, I do know how to keep my mouth shut. I get excited and all that, but I do know how to keep my mouth shut. And if there's secrets from homies and things that have gone on in my life, not everything needs to be talked about, but like my mental state, my opinions, my thoughts, a lot of that, there's not much of a filter. And it's kind of a roller coaster for everybody that's watching and everybody that rocks with me. And I understand the concern. I do, and I appreciate it. And I've been dealing with a lot of depression. It's I feel a lot of hope. I do feel hope for the future. I do feel pride in what we're building. I do feel brotherly love for all the constituents of Lush World, the people that tune in and support me and rock with me, good, bad, and ugly. And people tell me, like, what I like about y'all that rock with me, y'all tell it like it is. People aren't just gonna co-sign whatever I say. They're gonna let me know when I'm out of pocket, when I'm wrong. The people that are close to me, that's a common thread with my real friends outside of this space, and the people that I've chosen to surround myself in the content space, which has been really difficult for me to do that, because for me to, because I felt like I ran into a lot of dark corridors when it comes to who to trust. But the good news, all that aside, somehow, some way, clearly attributed to the grace of God, I have Jordan 1s on. I'm not lying. Jordan 1 low tops. You got me. I'm busted. Mr. Predictable. You caught me slipping. I definitely, this ain't about me wanting any type of sympathy or anything like that. This is me holding myself accountable for my actions. Look, every situation that I've gotten myself into is a result of me and my actions and my decisions. I'm still learning, I'm still growing, and I'm still essentially an infant in this world, because the majority of my life has been spent with my development stunted under the spell of addiction to drugs and alcohol. And, you know, it's one thing to be a drug addict, it's another thing to indulge in drug addict behavior. And a lot of my behavior, even in sobriety, I'm still engaging in these behavioral patterns. Now, I'm in a 12-step program. The 5th step is where we reveal the exact natures of our wrongs. Basically share all the resentments we have, what our part in those situations were. We take inventory. We take our family inventory. We take our sex relations inventory. We do all that, and ultimately, what it culminates in is the accountability of sharing that with another addict, and having that addict hearing what we did, kind of letting us know that we're not alone, we're not so unique in the world, it's not something that we need to feel necessarily shame about, but then what that happens is it highlights our character defects. And that other addict that we share that with, somebody that we trust, is going to let us know what we need to do in order to better ourselves. Or just at least put on blast what's wrong with us, and what self can't see self ultimately. Like, I might have, even if I'm the most self-aware person in the world, I have a tainted perception of the reality of me. It's a lot easier for other people to see who I am, let people know like how I come across to them, how my actions affect them, and what I need to change as a result. And so it's really important to have people that are going to keep it a band with you, going to keep it a thou wow with you at all times, and let you know like what it is. So that's why the 12-step program, which, like, look, I ain't even going front. My recovery program as of late has been complete and utter dog shit. I haven't been taking care of myself, haven't been exercising. I've still been struggling with a lot of the things that keep me down. I've still been making the same mistakes. And I think that a big silver lining in that is the awareness. Like, I might not be able to fully see how I'm coming across, but I am aware that I'm not well right now. And I need to do better. And I need to treat myself better, treat the people around me better, and just, look, are y'all familiar with the concept of the stream of life? Well, there's the stream of life, and you're either adding to it or taking from it. Stream of life being the community around you, the world at large, your family and friends. Am I enriching their environment? Am I helping them out? Am I adding to that? Am I adding more positivity? Or am I just taking? Am I taking from it? Am I soaking shit up? Do I have a parasitic relationship with the stream of life, or is it mutually beneficial? And I think that for me, I've definitely been taking from the stream of life a lot more than I've been putting back into it. And that's why I wanted to, if anything, what I can do is share my experience, strength, and hope, share my shortcomings, let people know what I got going on. So, you're not alone. If you fucking up, You can restart your day at any time. You can reset your intentions at any time. I could do that as well. I could do that as well. I could reset my intentions at any time. And look, I understand people want to be negative in the comments. It's your prerogative. That's what the chat is here for. Voice your opinion. $5 from Pino. Man up. Don't no one feel bad for you. Get back on your grind. I'm not looking for sympathy here. That's not what the point of this is. This is, look, a lot of y'all aren't in 12-step programs and you don't know the way that works. This is me being candid and sharing what's going on with me. How you choose to interpret that is completely up to you. That's not the point of this, though. I'm not asking for sympathy. I'm not asking for apologies. I'm not asking for handouts. I'm sharing what's going on with me because a lot of the people that watch my content like that, and they want that. And a lot of people have been saying to me, Lush, you give so much attention to the trolls. You give so much, like, it's sometimes I don't want it to be easier for people that are just looking to get a rise out of me or talk shit to get what they need from me than people that genuinely care and genuinely want to interact and genuinely are gleaming something positive from my message. So I want to start feeding y'all that actually give a fuck, that actually need, and that was the original intention. I have content going back from when I had 5 months sober. You could look like the earliest lives I have on this channel from when I was 5 months sober. I wanted to do recovery-based content, but I had no real plan for it. I didn't know what I wanted to do, but I always had the intention. On my homie Avocado's channel, Ruin Your Day, we did a lot of recovery content on the Ruin an Hour platform. Man, get us in the damn algorithm. Hit the like buttons, run it up. If you ain't subscribed yet, subscribe. Appreciate everybody. You feel me? Let's get it popping. But I always wanted to do recovery-based content. So it's important for me to do that. It's important for me to stick to my original ambition for what I was going to do with this. And even if it takes a while for people to start getting the recognition that I wanted to, and even if a lot of people are here just to watch the negativity or the train wreck or just the gossip, the fuck shit, I get it. A lot of that is much more engaging and a lot more exciting, but in time, I'm confident that this message will get carried. The people that need to hear it will hear it, and this channel will grow in that regard. And I'm looking for long-term sustainable growth, no matter how long it takes me. I believe in this. I believe in what I'm doing. I believe in y'all. And I know that there's a lot of people that value this type of discourse and this type of honesty and this type of transparency. And that's what I'm going to give. And I will share my defeats. I will share my L's. And I'm hoping to share my victories with y'all too. Not in a way to try to flex on anybody or make me seem like I'm better than anyone or cooler, because I'm not. You know, like, I've burned my life to the ground several times. And even in sobriety, just getting sober wasn't enough for me. Like, it saved my life. Getting sober saved my life. Without it, I wouldn't be alive. A lot of people are like, oh, he's relapsing. He's on dope. Trust me or don't. But those that know me and love me know, if I was on drugs, you would see a sharp contrast. There would be a sharp departure from what y'all see, and you wouldn't really see me too much again. I wouldn't be quick to go on camera. I wouldn't really want to be talking to anybody. I'm about this bitch. At best, I'm fucking skying out to Mexico and until I burn that to the ground and get murked off by the cartel. Or, and that's best case scenario, I'll probably just wind up fucking rotting in my room until, someone foolhardy to care about me finds my body. And because look, the reality is I I'm not able to use in moderation. It's not like, oh, he's using $5 more from Pino. Appreciate you. That was no disrespect. Just letting you know, get back on your content. Fuck what they say. Thank you. I appreciate it, bro. And I don't take it as disrespect. I don't take. I'm learning to separate myself from the content. Learning to say, look, I put myself in the game. It's not the healthiest thing for me to be doing. It's not. But this is what I'm choosing to do. This is what I want to do with my life. This is what I believe in. And I've never accomplished anything by coloring inside the lines. You know, I could have had a much different path. And hey, one thing that I will say is positive is there's a chance I will be working with my brothers in multiple capacities coming up soon, and it might just be in this space. I won't even be having to leave this platform in order to do it. So there might be some beautiful 360 moments, full circle moments coming soon. So I'm very excited about that. Don't want to get too ahead of myself or speak on it. But yeah, separating myself mentally from it, being in this game, I gotta, and look, I get it. Like for me, I know that I've developed a way thicker skin, and I'm proud of the strides that I've taken as far as this not reacting to shit. I know that might sound laughable, but like look, just like recovery, there's relapses. I have relapses in my judgment. I have relapses in my growth. I've not had a relapse in sobriety, but a lot of like I'll have growth. Like, okay, I'm not gonna pay attention to the content. It's all for content. I'm not gonna allow it to get in my head. I'm gonna separate it from my emotions. I'm doing well. And then after a certain thing sets me off and makes me snap, or not just one, but a certain chain of events leads me to a point where, oh damn, like, and I wind up get caught slipping, bro. It happens. It happens. Then I have to, and I learn from my mistakes. And recently, it's been difficult, but I'd like to say I had a bit of, using a term like an awakening is a bit excessive and pretentious. So I don't want to even be like, oh, I had like awakening, like a coming to God moment yesterday. But I did learn a lot. And even to the point where that's why I wound up making that video with the whole, like, okay, motherfuckers, we're laughing about this shit. Obviously, AD, I don't have a girl for AD to fuck. I wish I had a girl right now. Definitely don't want anyone fucking her, but I don't have a girl. Haven't had a girl for a long time, and nobody fucked her. The invisible imaginary girl that Whack 100 brought up as a joke. Cool. Like instead of letting it get to me, I flipped the script and made a video on it. And to me, that's me going with the flow of the content, rocking with it. Is it kind of me being is it me still feeding into the fuckery? Yeah, I'm in the content game, and I'm gonna create content, and I'm gonna do shit that's funny, and I'm gonna do shit that in that vein from time to time. We're all doing it. I'm part of it. I'm not any different. However, what I need to do, if I'm going to do that, is separate myself emotionally. And it's difficult for me to do that for someone that wears his heart on his sleeve to the degree that I do. Like, that's just how I get down. I'm wired to give a fuck to the umpteenth degree. Yeah, I like to joke around. I like to ride. I'm like, hit this damn exit because the freeway's looking slimy. Hell no. And I got 10 minutes I just got off on Wilshire, finna slither through Beverly Hills and get to this damn dentist appointment. Like I said, I think they're giving me a new top row of teeth, which is fire. Like, share, subscribe. If you're new to it, welcome. Appreciate each and every one of y'all. It's it's dope to get to do this. And I got off on the right exit, but wrong direction. But that's all good. So my goal is eventually to have as much people tuning in for this type of content and sobriety related content, and ultimately my hip hop content as well, that do all of this, all the extra shit. Got a dope ass interview tonight with King Nico. I'm excited about that. Not an interview, we gonna chop it up. We got Big Rick joining us too. I'm sure they're gonna have a lot of interesting dialogue about prison type activities and things of that nature. I'm fucking juiced for that. King Nico is one of my favorite content creators on, and he's been just a really cool dude. I'm grateful for that dude as a homie. He shows me a lot of love. He's just a super genuine dude that don't really that don't really they don't make him like that anymore. They don't make him like that anymore. Yeah, I like doing shit with Nico all the time. He's really, really solid. And I get, look, you might see me fuck up. You might see me make mistakes. You might see me act wild, but you're not gonna see me fucking ultimately fall. So hey, if you're here to watch me burn, just know that I've fallen from grace several times, and I get back up every time. And you are not gonna see me fall to the point where there's no coming back. This ain't even, it's been worse. It's been significantly worse. And the fact that I'm sober throughout all this is the greatest. Not only would I not be able to navigate this without sobriety, I wouldn't even be able to, I wouldn't be able to even make an attempt to get my shit right. But I am, and I will. And I believe in myself, and I trust in God, and I trust the process. And I know that, look, all I got to do once I get back regularly chopping it up with my sponsor, get on a routine of meetings. I've been recently taking a course that's really interesting to me too. It's not like an online course. It's like through this app called Riverside, which is like a Zoom alternative. But it's like, I guess it is an online course. It's about finding I don't know if y'all are familiar with the character archetype of the jester, but so the jester is a character archetype which goes back millennium, like beyond centuries, like millennium, and shows up in all types of folklore and literature, everything from like ancient mythology up to current day movies and cartoons and all kinds of shit. Let me know if you're familiar with the character archetype of the trickster. And what so basically the course that I'm taking, and it's through one of my other 12-step programs that I'm in, because I'm not just in alcohol and drug recovery, but I have other addictions as well. And through that, so I'm trying to get in touch with my inner trickster, because my trickster and that whole character archetype, which like the trickster is defined by being cunning, being slick, being a finesser, getting the trickster entertains others and uses humor and playing the fool as a subversive means of getting what it wants. And not only does that ring super true to me, but the other aspects and elements of the trickster do as well, such as the wounded healer. I am the wounded healer. I'm somebody that wants to help other people so much and tries so hard. And I'm not gonna lie, like me trying to. There's always, we have to check our intentions, and I'm a caring person, and there's a lot of people. There's a lot of people that I want to help out of the kindness of my heart, but then holding myself fully accountable. And this is very common of addicts. This is in the 12 steps. This is a lot of things that are broken down in the third step, which refers to turning your life and your will over to a higher power of your own understanding. But in doing that, like, we have to realize the different ways that we think we're in control. I'm not steering this wheel right now. God is steering the wheel. I mean, I'm technically doing it. God's doing it through me though. And I don't just mean this car, this little Lexo right here. I mean this life. I'm not the one ultimately steering the ship of my life. It's God. And if I acknowledge that and allow and trust in God, and look, faith is not just a motherfucking noun. Faith is not just a property you have. Faith is a verb. Faith is something that I do. I have to exercise faith. If I don't exercise, faith without works is dead. So not only do I need to personify that, I need to actually go through the steps of what faith means. Now, I also want to control the narrative, the way people perceive me. And people's perception of me, I want them to see me as an altruistic, loving, great guy that people, and this is like the sick side of me talking, that people that they need. You need me in your life. I want to control your perception of me. You need me in your life. So and this is, look, bro, this is shit that everybody has in them. I'm just talking about it, and I have a cognizance about it, and I'm self-aware of this. So when people try to flip it on me, like, oh, you said you're like this, and that, like, yes, motherfucker, I am. We all are, as a matter of fact. Here I am, just being honest about it. Here I am being transparent about it. Here I am being aware of it. So all that right there is I'm just putting it on blast for y'all to see. The fact that and when I see some of the negative comments on streams like this, which I'm not paying any mind, but what it makes me think is you see these characteristics in yourself. The things that you don't like about me are merely a reflection of what you don't like about yourself. That's it. That's it. And this ain't got nothing to do with religion. This is spirituality. This is spirituality and knowledge of self. And sometimes, hey, there's a lot to be claimed from the vagrants, from the addicts, from the failures, from the dregs of society. Because what we've experienced, what we've learned, the way the pitiful, incomprehensible demoralization that we've experienced, especially those of us that have survived and walked through it on the other side, we have a little bit of knowledge. We have a little bit of wisdom. And again, everybody has drug addicts in their family. Everybody, each and every one of y'all. So I might be a reflection of your uncle, of your son, of your best friend, of your husband that hurt you and destroyed you because of their addiction. If that's not the case, if I don't remind you of that, if I don't remind you of yourself, then there's a certain sadness in your soul that you're trying to compensate for by tearing other people down, especially people that are clearly trying to better themselves and come out of their own turmoil. So that says a lot about you. Take that as you will. Now back to what I was saying. The characteristics of me wanting to control the narrative and all that, that's me being like, I do have, regardless of how I'm doing it, I do have a very altruistic soul, and I do want to help others, and I do want to give back. And with that being said, I am a healer. I do have a certain intuitive nature and ability to talk to people because of what I've been through. And I even had it as a little kid before I'd really been through that much in life. What I've experienced and what I've gone through, I'm able to like, I have like a really strong empathy to the point where like it's, sometimes I go the other way because I'm so empathetic and because I'm so caring. Sometimes I just like, I want to react by being a complete fucking asshole because I'm sick of feeling so much, and I'm sick of feeling other people's pain and my own pain. Then it just kind of all coagulates into this massive, uncontrollable emotion, which manifests itself as vitriol and negativity. And that's how I get down sometimes. $5 for my boy Lush Dose. He said, congrats. Can't read the whole thing. You're making moves, taking care of your family, and adjust the temperature. You know the energy, pimp. I appreciate you. Appreciate all of y'all that are logged in with me right now. It's a beautiful thing. No, look, hey, I don't want people to, I would love it if everybody thought good of me. I do want everybody to think good of me. That is not going to happen. I'm doing the best with what I got. If you fuck with me, I love you. If you don't, maybe use me as an example of what to do and or what not to do. If you think that nothing that I'm doing is applicable and I'm just a complete joke and a failure, then you could watch me for that and be like, this is what I don't want to do. And I'm glad that I can help you in that regard too. Because at the end of the day, for whatever I am, whatever I have, I'm in this position to be talking to y'all, to have this message received, to have this dialogue going back and forth. So either you agree with it, you fuck with it, you like what I'm talking about, or I'm a complete fucking joke and you know what not to do, how not to move, and how we're gonna, and just do the complete opposite. I don't know shit ultimately. I don't know nothing but what I know, baby. So don't worry about it. If you don't fuck with it, it's all love. I appreciate you tuning in regardless. Each and every one of y'all. It's an honor to connect on this journey. And I'm going to keep doing it and I'm going to keep pushing it. I know this stream was completely unannounced and was out the clear blue. So I'm juiced that we got as many people tuning in that we even did. But yeah, back to the character archetype thing, the wounded healer, and all these attributes really, really apply to me. And now I see, and what I'm learning is on my inner trickster journey, like how many ways, how the trickster has kept me safe, what the trickster is really trying to achieve, and how the trick, like for me, my inner trickster has been used. I've used my inner trickster to get to ultimately to receive love, because I want love, and I will achieve that, and I will achieve feeling good enough for whatever I feel like I didn't get growing up in childhood, whatever I feel like I lacked. And that's not on a monetary thing or food and shelter, but just whatever my soul felt like it wasn't how it felt like it wasn't being nourished in whatever capacity. The God-sized hole that I believe is in everyone's soul, um, the God-sized hole that we use that we fill up with our vices, that we fill up with drugs, alcohol, sex, gambling, eating, exercise, video games, whatever the fuck, you know what I mean? Whatever the fuck we do, that God-sized hole. My boy Arm's in the building. T-Rail Arm, come on. Appreciate you. And don't trip, we gonna have a fun stream later. We're doing the mental health streams during the day. I appreciate y'all logging in. Gonna be doing either another mental health check or a cool little hip-hop stream tomorrow. And we're gonna do the sit-down interview streams at night. Look, I'm giving y'all all of me, good, bad, and ugly. And I appreciate anybody that wants to rock with me on this throughout this. Even if you don't fuck with me, I appreciate you rock with me. And some of y'all that don't fuck with me, you might really actually fuck with me, and don't even realize it yet. And then in time, your whole script might get flipped. I can't tell you the amount of people that say to me on a regular basis, like, I didn't fuck with you at first. There's some people that I'm an acquired taste. I'm like goat cheese. Goat cheese might be gross to you at first, but after a while, goat cheese is absolutely fucking delicious. It's an acquired taste. So I might be that. I'll be that. Like the wise Reggie Noble once bestowed upon us. Yeah, fuck it. I guess I'm and you know what? I might be corny, and that's all right. That's all right. At least I'm myself. I'm being me through and through. Love it or hate it, I am me. And you know what? I'm okay with being corny, if that's what, because I don't really. There's things I'd like to improve about myself, but contrary to popular belief, yeah. Do I want love? Absolutely. But do I want to be somebody else? No. I want to be loved for who I am. And I think a lot of people can share that same sentiment. Hope the dentist doesn't fucking torture me when I'm under the damn knife in a few minutes, because I'm 6 minutes late, homie. And I'm probably going to be about 15 minutes late ultimately, but I'm on my motherfucking way. And, yeah, schmebbing through Beverly Hills, the hills of Beverly Hills, that is. Swimming pools, movie stars. Yeah. But so the way I utilize my inner trickster is in an attempt to find love, and I do it. How does my trickster achieve that? Oftentimes by cap, by lying. You feel me? And that's something that I need. Once I realize that, like, look, like, I'm good enough without that. I don't need to use these little false pretenses to get that love. And I could get it just for being myself. Bro, it's easy for me to lose sight of. I've been very, very sick for very, very long. I'm not justifying things. I'm just speaking facts. Every year that you're addicted to drugs and alcohol, or even if, like, my development stopped essentially at 12 years old. And, really, like, when I was 14 is when I started to really wild out. But from that point on, like I said, I started getting fucked up. I was 12, got arrested for the first time at 13, and was in juvie by 16. So, and it's been kind of like times. There's been horrible times. Fun with consequences with fun, and ultimately consequences. And even though I got clean, the first, I'm not going to lie, there were some bumps in the road, but the first year and a half of sobriety, damn near the first 2 years, were pretty idyllic. They were. Like, my first 2 years of sobriety, everything was on the up and up. And then the past year and a half, whoo, and I've strayed further away and further away from my 12-step program, the 12-step programs that I fuck with, and I'm doing my best back on track. And I feel good today. I feel optimistic. I've been trying to make writings that I've imposed on the world, and that's all I can do. All I got is today. Trying to be the best version of myself every single day. And it's an uphill battle, especially when you're as naturally so much of a fucking toxic motherfucker like I am. But I'm gonna do my best to continue on the path. Oh shit, viewers going up. I appreciate all y'all. What's going on? Cornball lives matter. Come on, man. Stall me out. Stall a young player in the game. Stall an old head in the game out. At what age? What? But I always used to call myself a young player. Shit, I'm 7 months shy of 42 now. About to be in my Jackie Robinson year. Come on, man. I ain't no spring chicken anymore. But I still feel young. Still got a lot of learning to do, a lot of growing to do. And I'm here for it. And any questions y'all got? That's crazy, bro. Gonna bring up the dead homie. Bro. Come on, fool. Wildin', my boy. Well, that's why, if you notice, I'm allowed to speak wherever I want. I'm not saying the name of any particular 12-step program I'm in. All I'm saying is that I'm in a 12-step program. I'm observing traditions. I'm well aware of the 11th tradition. Like, I'm very well versed in all the literature, and I'm not doing anything that's not in accordance with the steps. So I'm 100% allowed to speak on whatever I'm going through, whatever I want to speak on. I just cannot put any specific 12-step program on live. But on blast. So that's what I'm not going to do. That's what I'm not going to do. I'm not putting any specific 12-step program on blast. And I hope that y'all feel my love and glory and all that, and we could all experience together. But try not to crash the car. I'm just parking right now. I'm gonna walk through the treacherous streets of Beverly Hills to get to my dentist. Shouts to Dr. Mark Katz. Come on. But yeah. Snowbots in the chat, baby. Like, share, subscribe. Appreciate everybody for rocking with me. If there's anybody, now would be a good time if there's something you want me to address in the chat. This would be a good time because I could actually read it a little bit more. What's happening with you? Hey, every day is an opportunity to be the best version of myself, and I'm learning and I'm striving. And I appreciate everyone that's fucking with me. I can't put my number in the so if you want my number, all you got to do is go to my Instagram, and it's in my bio. I can't take calls at the moment, obviously, because I'm on the damn thing. Not fool. Big hazard control almost total. Never saw American Me. Hey, bro. Only thing that controls me is God, baby. And you helping me run my numbers up, so keep doing it. Keep talking. Good, bad, ugly. I appreciate it. Well, I would love to address anybody that has any questions, anything like that. I'm like 2 minutes away from the damn office. Pizza or burgers? Tacos, fool. How about that? What the fuck? I do not believe that Pino called me. Well, I don't have the dubious luxury of resentment, so I'm gonna have to let my hate for everybody go. It's not like I can't harbor animosity like that as an addict. It's probably the most unhealthy thing for me. It's like a manifestation of cancer, literally. And I don't even like saying that word personally, but I hope everybody's having a great day, feeling blessed. Tune into the stream later tonight with King Nico, about to go up. I will report back and expand on my learnings of my journey of getting in touch with my inner trickster and that whole character archetype. If you're interested, please drop some comments. What are your thoughts when this is live is done? Drop some comments, good, bad, and ugly. I will be reading them, and I appreciate y'all. Much love. With that being said, we about this biatch out this biatch.